If you want to be notified when Breakfast Club videos go up, remember to subscribe and click the bell.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Hey guys, Nathan Brandon Masters, Breakfast Club Wednesdays. I just got back from taking care of some business. And it's business I wouldn't have had to take care of if I had taken care of it in the beginning. And that's going to lead me into the topic for today, which is procrastination. And how procrastination will always lead you to having to do the thing that you had to do in the first place, but now you're going to have to do it, and it's going to be more annoying and cause you a little bit more trouble. Now, the thing that I had to do, it didn't really cost me anything. It wasn't that big of a problem, that big of an issue. But the thing about it is, I wouldn't have had to do it if I had done the thing in the beginning. Now, this kind of thing was a bigger deal back in college. Back in college, you were procrastinating, you'd have a paper due, and you'd have, a week or two to do it, and you knew it was due, 2 weeks from then. And you're doing it on the Saturday or Sunday before the paper is due, where you got like 5 to 10 pages due. You got to knock those pages out. So instead of doing it in those 2 weeks that you had, you're going to do it the weekend before or something like that. You're going to do it when you have less time to do it, and you're not going to be able to make it as good. You're just doing it in the first place to kind of do the best you can and get it over with, because it's not something you want to do anyway. You have a million other things that you prefer to do, and even the classes that you like better, you want to get that stuff done. And this is probably something that you're like, I don't want to do that. And you keep putting it off, and then you have to do it. And then you're going to half-ass it, and it's going to become that much more of an inconvenience, because I can almost guarantee you that when you have to do it, it's going to be a lot more inconvenient than when you could have done it and you could have knocked it out the way. You could have knocked it out, you could have got it out the way. You knew you had time to take care of it. Say, okay, I'm going to knock this out, I'm going to get it done, and then I'm going to go back to doing the other stuff I want to do, and then it's out of the way. You don't have to go back to it. It's not weighing on your mind. It's not, oh my God, I have to do this. And you don't have that issue of forgetting about it, where I've been doing all this other stuff and now I've forgotten about it. Now I have to come back to it. Now it's causing me problems. It's causing me inconvenience, whether that inconvenience is big or small. And sometimes we plan that, okay, well, if it becomes a problem, I can just do this or that. I can just take care of it, in this or that way. And that almost never happens that way. It almost never happens that way, especially for someone like me, someone who doesn't consistently leave the house a lot. I leave the house for shopping, getting groceries, things like that. A lot of everything else I do online. So I'm one of those people. And what ends up happening is I always assume, I'm going to have to leave the house for this, or I'm going to have to go out for that. And at the time, this thing comes up, I've already either done those things, or I don't need to run out and do them at that time. So it does become an inconvenience. And again, like I said, not a big deal, not something that's, world changing or anything like that. Just an inconvenience that I wouldn't have had I taken care of this thing earlier, had I taken care of this thing when I should have taken care of it. Not only would it have been a very small inconvenience, literally something I could have taken care of at home, now it's an inconvenience that I have to actually go out and take care of. All right, guys, other than that, you take it easy.
Your program.
How you doing? All right, guys, other than that, you take it easy. Nathan Brandon Masters. Have a happy Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next week. And hasta.